a lot of people here, so I'm really looking forward to seeing their work and what they get to put on.
I'm just getting a good exchange of creativity, a good exchange of cultural background, and it's just love and good energy.
I've never met so many different people at the same time like ever before, and it's just cool because everyone just has a positive energy.
Everyone's kind of different. Everyone has their own style of doing things, and we get to see that.
It's really nice to meet a lot of new people and to learn about a lot of new cultures.
Gives me different perspectives of different sorts of genres and stuff like that. So yeah.
I think generally it's to get an inside look of everybody else's world and how they create these things to make Carnival what it is.
Experience has taught me how to manage people with various different cultural demographics, and that has been one of the most profound and most standout things for me so far.
Today we are formulating some key questions that people who attend and take part in Carnival are going to ask those key decision makers who work and act on behalf of people in Carnival.
Needs to have the authenticity in speaking about all aspects and history of Carnival.
I actually don't agree with you. I'm sorry. I think it depends on the reason why carnivals are here. How are you going to get people to interact with heritage, any heritage?
With the I'd say debate we had in regards to the panel that was there, which was really good, we did get a lot of valid points across, and there was a lot of even within the young people, there was a lot of clash of interest as well, and questions that we put forward, which was good because it was a big opportunity for us to have open discussions and kind of bring certain things to mind in regards to our opportunities, things that we're entitled to, information, and it was good for the panel to hear this as well.
As a young performer, there's a lot of challenges that are against us, as in we've not got the right sort of funding at the minute to be able to do what we need to do. So we're having to have like full-time jobs and doing what we really want to do on a part-time basis rather than a full-time basis. So that's the main problem that I see at the minute.
If you're not if you haven't got a 9-to-5 job or any job that's kind of passive income, it's very hard to fund your creativity, so to speak. And it's kind of sad because we have so much ideas that require money, facilities, equipment, and it feels just as simple as our creativity just going out there. Without that, we would rule the world in a positive way. There's a lot of funding and opportunities available. I just think there's not a lot of promotion in regards to letting us young people know.
I'd love to be able to say more and speak to the people who are really behind the scenes.
The challenges for a young performer, I think it is finding your own voice and believing in it and standing firm behind your own, I'd say you're standing firm in your own voice and defending your art.
I think art's a very broad term. There's so many ways you can interpret art. Spoken word, speaking is a form of art. I think it's, especially in a world where a lot of people hide behind social media and things like that, it's a great way to explore who who you are, or even just to find out who someone else is.
As a dancer, I feel like people bring us in rather than us having a voice to say, I'm going to bring this here, I'm going to take this there. We sit back a lot of the time and then wait for people to take us onto their projects. So I think being here and having these workshops and learning things is going to make us have a little bit more of a voice to know what we're going to do and where we're going to go with it.
Lately, it's going backwards a bit. The government is closing out the artists a lot. They keep on shutting it because of the funds, but I do have to say that as artists we don't really feel affected by it. We just go on with what we do.
A lot of people need guidance and like also managing their creativity, because sometimes as a creative you need someone to do the more logistic things, help in the background of financial situations or promotion, and just let the creative be the creative. So I think that's the most challenge, just being aware of support and promotional support and financially.
When I go home, I'm definitely going to be more aware of, the carnival and, this kind of culture, because I've never experienced anything like this before.
I hope that we're able to go back and speak to a lot of the children who are in the dance school already and teach them what we've learnt up here, and hopefully we can bring it all together and hopefully put on a few good shows and spread the word throughout Oxford.
I just hope there's a lot of young people that go forth to do positive projects, because we've got a lot of great ideas to better our situation, better our creativity and better our environment as well.
We all do have different characteristics and we have different values depending on where we're from. You just have to be open to respecting everyone.